The American church has been changing rapidly over the years, more so with the rise of millennials. The American church has made many switches, including leathered Bibles for digital apps, from traditional worship to flashy concerts, from verse-by-verse teachings to pre-made ready-to-go sermons. For leaders who are supposed to be available, it was quite the challenge to get interviews with local pastors in West Palm Beach. Out of the many that we reached out to, only a couple responded back.
Because it's the way our culture thinks. We think in shows on Netflix. You know, we've got 7 weeks or 13 weeks of a show, and then we go to the next one. So we think in like media-produced chunks.
It's a good way to just lay out a simple principle for someone, being a topical subject of something that they can just take home and study or work on.
Talking about certain cultural issues or certain sins might be difficult for our culture to hear. And there's a temptation personally to want to downplay that because
I think they don't want to focus on people's failures, but point them to the Lord in the best way they can.
A lot of the guys that I know do it out of a conviction that they're trying to contextualize the message of the gospel into the cultural language.
It's relating to people because they're drawn in by stuff that is appealing to them. So that's why sometimes things can be flashy.
I see in the future more unity, more of us putting down the walls that divide us, more of us working together for the
That varies on the leadership, whether people are still in the Word and trying to preach the Word put aside their own personal opinion and still preach the Word and just let people know who God is, as opposed to just making sure people enjoy their time at church.
The American church is going to continue to change, but if one of those changes means not being able to connect with your pastor, should you be concerned? This is Hannah Gonsman reporting for The Beacon.